Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sarah and I'm here to tell you whatever I learn and know about learning English. Today our lesson is about the brain and how does it work and how does it save the information, and we should talk about this subject in more detail and what should we do to remember better and all about the memory. Okay, first of all, I should say that our memory has got three components: sensory memory, short-time memory, and long-term memory. First of all, I want to explain you about sensory memory. Sensory memory takes in information, collects information from our five senses and take it in its memory for a very few seconds. Okay, actually it has got some differences between short-term memory and long-term memory. Okay, so short-term memory acts like a holding area. It holds information for just a few minutes. Okay, and if you practice, if you repeat it, it will go to your long-term memory. Okay, for example, if you know about phone number and someone has told you about it, could you remember that phone number a few minutes later? Probably not. So it is in your short-term memory and you can remember it just for a few times. Okay, but if you practice it, if you repeat it for many times, you can remember after 1 month really well. For example, the example of long-term memory is the irregular verbs that we know. For example, we know the past part of the verb, for example, go is went, and the past participle is gone. For example, put, put. And these are the irregular verbs that we remembered and we learned, and it's in our long-term memory. Okay, so these are the examples of three kinds of the brain. Okay, brain researchers have discovered four keys to have effective study and use our brain more efficiently. When you know that the information that we'll receive in by this text, okay, will help you in the future and will be interesting for you, you learn better and faster. Okay, this is the first effective way. Okay, the second one is finding the most important thing in the page and organize it. For example, if you want to read a text, okay, or a magazine, first of all you should take a look at the subtitles, take a look at the headlines, and by this thing you will know that you are going to know about, for example, crisis. You will know about how to study better. You will know about that kind of film and that genre of film. Okay, this is the second part of effective study. And the third method and the third suggestion is to make the brain connections so stronger. How can we do that? For example, when we are going to learn a paragraph about the nature, after you read it, after you understand it, you should be able to recite it. Okay, recite it. What's the meaning of recite? Whenever you practice something, you memorize something, and after that you can say it out loud, okay, in your own language, it means it shows that you understand that subject. You can say it without looking at the page, without looking at the book. And for example, another method is drawing something. For example, you learn new words in your dictionary and you forget it a week later. So what can you do? For example, you learn tie, that thing that usually men put it on their neck, above their neck. Okay, for example, you learn this one. Okay, and you don't remember in the future, so you draw the picture of tie in your notebook to remember better, to strengthen your visual part of memory. So it is the other. Last way, the last key that I want to tell you is to be patient. You should give your brain time to memorize it, to remember it in the future. The night before a big exam doesn't help. So it's better to practice several short sessions than big one. And it will help you to understand and remember better and faster. So don't try to put 1 hour in learning English just for one day, okay? So it's better to divide it into your weeks, into your days of weeks, and try to make it a habit. By this way, you can remember in the future better and faster without forgetting it. Okay? See you later.